Journal entry, August 26, 2039, 0225.
"27 years. It's been 27 years since everything came down. Since the USA or any other country existed. Since the internet. Since amazing fucking music. Since a video game came out. Damn, I missed those. August 26, 2012. It was former San Antonio, Texas. I want to say it was the end of the G7 summit. I remember as much since I was actually in the emergency room that night. Day went by as usual. Woke up, texted a few friends, took my asthma medications, and then wait for a bad flare-up, of which I did have that day. I held out for as long as I could because, let's face it, when the ER staff know you by name, you're pretty sick and tired of having to go there. Yeah, it was a weird time for everyone. The government was trying to tighten up the laws with all the lusus naturae that were starting to show up in the population. Freddie was still running information, of course. We were even going to meet for lunch that week. Detritus wasn't even born yet. God damn. Well, I had the national news on as always. And as always, I had to listen about Hell's Gate and all the good that he was doing for the world. All the centers that he had built. The new medication that would solve all of our problems. DNA 0 Series 100. Ancient macro by today's standards, but damn, it worked. And it was inexpensive at the time. Everyone could still afford it. The economy was on the rise from all the new centers being built, new military divisions, new breakthroughs in technology and science. It really did seem like everything was going to be okay. It was about 1800 when that chest tightness hit, and it hit hard. I ended up having to go to the emergency room. Said hey to the usual staff members. Got my usual prednisone and waited. Only this time it wasn't giving me the usual boost that it usually would give me. "I'm sorry, Mr. Lopez, it looks like your mutation has gotten more severe." I'll never forget that. My eosinophilic asthma mutated farther. I was told that at this rate without medication, it would take over and eventually I'd die from suffocation. I asked what was next on the menu, and wouldn't you guess it? Fucking Series 100 macro. Trust me, I didn't want to take it at all. It was more for my mother and my family than it was for me. Especially after they ran off the side effects to me and telling me that after this dose, I'd need to wear a respirator to dose from here on in permanently. The doctor put the order in, nurse showed up with the IV, got my first dose of macro blue. Figures. Same day. Never really dawned on me though. It was sort of a blur. 1 minute to the next. Because, the next day, we fled. Now, remind you, I was still in the ER. I was on that IV for about 20 minutes when I was able to breathe a little better. And at the time, that was pretty miraculous. Of course, the occasional coughing here and there, but that was to be expected. Mom was on her phone, checking the news, when she dropped it right to the goddamn floor. Had this look of just utter shock and fear on her face. He fucking did it. I just glanced at her. Knew exactly what had happened. A few minutes later, the alarms went off in the hospital, and the new Lucis Naturae Defense Division of the military came in. Started rounding up people. Those gave fucking passed. the loosest net rate of things stacked of 2012 at 2200 on the last day of the summit. You made it a point to draw things out that day. Purposely get it to nighttime. Made sure everyone was just about to go to sleep, get off work, or get ready for their next work day. That staff at the hospital got me a few weeks worth of rations, a little bit of macro, hooked me up to my first respirator, and got me the hell out of there. The rest of my family, though, they were calling and texting me like crazy. Mom and I got home alright. Packed what we could. Split from my brothers. We started a small convoy north. Just anywhere to get away from the major cities at the time. They might as well have nuked a fucking major metropolitan area. God damn it. So many fucking riots, killings, robberies, kidnappings. It's fucking ridiculous. Some of the worst shit I've ever seen in my life. And me and Freddie lived through the 2020 riots. You know, sometimes I still wake up screaming and crying from all that shit. I mean, needless to say, we made it out. Jesus Christ. 27 years. Seems like a fucking lifetime ago. And recording.